I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. I'm talking about real survival from the Hunger Games. Suzanne Collins, you are brilliant. Because, now this is going to be a tough one for us. This is about real life and real death scenario and what is needed. So our nugget, go for the throat. And I'm dead serious. Go for the throat. You know, we say that a lot as a cliche, and I'm telling you, it's literal. Because in violence, as discussed in the past, we talked about the importance to belly breathe and recover, and likewise to stop violence, to stop a predator, we cut off the air. In chapter 2, on the very last page, Katniss is talking about the Hunger Games, and she's with the fella from her district, Peeta, and she has some conflict going on. She says, to this day, I cannot shake the connection between this boy, Peeta, and the bread that he gave me. And in addition, she said, I feel like I owe him something. I hate owing people. Maybe if I had thanked him at some point, I'd feel less conflicted now. I thought about it a couple of times, but the opportunity never seemed to present itself, and now it never will. Because we're going to be thrown into an arena to fight to the death. Exactly how am I supposed to work in a thank you in there? Somehow, it just won't seem sincere if I'm trying to slit his throat. There it is. Because the ultimate kill is destroying oxygen. Now, when she said slit his throat, the impression is with a knife, because that's how she kills animals that they eat for survival. In terms of crime survival, we don't have to have that level of drama. Quite frankly, the thought of slitting a throat envisions blood, and that's a turnoff to most of us. So let's back it down and make it acceptable. We need to stop the air supply of the violent person we can't control. And we do it with our bare hands, open flat, not in a fist, but open flat. And we go for the trachea, the throat, any part of the throat. Now, this is real serious. We never practice this on a human being. Did you hear me? Never practice this. We believe this, and we practice on empty paper towel tubes and toilet paper rolls. Because these cardboard products are so amazingly similar in texture and in circumference of a real trachea. And so in our kitchen, if you remember, we've taught our children self-defense in the kitchen. In our kitchen, we never threw these away. We save them until the kids would come home, and we'd throw them at them and say, here you go. And our kids would do this. Make the sound of Serena Williams or a football player as they take their love and crush the throat. And the symbolism is, if I can stop the air supply, that gives me a window of hope to run and get out of there. Now, this is very serious because there can be significant injury to the trachea when we strike it this hard. And so for that reason, you need to understand it can be fatal, which is why we never practice this on a human being. Only on paper towel rolls. Now, we started doing this with our children when our daughter was 7, and then we held our son off until he was 8, because he was a little less, just a little less mature. So here's the bottom line. Your bare hands are the best weapon because you can never leave home without them. You have this side, this side, this side, this side. 4 points of love. Love. You're hitting for the love of your family because you're going to do what it takes to get home. Now, to make it easier to strike, put an object in your hand, like a cell phone or a water bottle. In fact, I see people jogging all over the place. On college campuses, when we travel out of the country, people are walking around with water bottles and cell phones. They're both deadly weapons. A phone to the throat, immediate injury. A cap from a water bottle is very serious. Less injury would be the bottom of the water bottle. Although anytime we're striking a human throat, it's a serious choice, causing at least choking and possibly death. Which is why we believe this, but we never practice it on a human being. So, with that, I need you to understand something very simple. In violence, the person who's breathing when it's over wins. Game over.